So here's where we left off, a single 32 by 32 base plate with a few trees and a couple more trees. It looks alright, although it would look better with a little bit more. What I mean by that is even more features, or build it up in levels. A few raised bits and vegetation in the bottom, but looking good. It's a start. My last video I left the votes open and left them open all week, and I got 2 votes. 2's better than none. Thank you for voting. It's going to be between the A-frame cabin and the medieval set. What I'm thinking of doing is adding a set this week and a set next week because the votes were even. So, how do I choose which one goes first? As the A-frame cabin got chosen first, we'll go with that and go with the medieval set the week after. So this is about the campsite, isn't it? I opened up one of the campsite packs for a visual look at the difference in sizes of the 24 by 24 up against the 32 by 32 base plate. I'm unsure how this will go, and each of the 4 sets gets a 24 by 24 base plate. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit awkward. So back to the campsites. Sets came in a jiffy bag, which I ordered from AliExpress, and it cost me £28.18p for all 4 sets, and that'll be just under $38. I have no idea who made the sets because there's nothing on the bags or the instructions. So here's the bag. Tip it out. Oh no, one of the bags is open, so yeah, good idea not to do that. And that was just a random bag that I took the base plate out of, the 24 by 24, so just for a visual look up against the 32 by 32 base plate. All 4 sets come in different bags, which is good, so I'm not hunting around for random bits for different scenes, and each bag's labelled A to D. So away with the first set, which would be B. I randomly opened, like I mentioned, for the base plate. Here we've got a picnic rug with 4 orange plates. One's got, I think it's chicken legs in it. Another one's got hot dogs. And the last 2 could be pizzas, or maybe a pizza and an omelette. And these are printed pieces, no stickers. Hurrah! There's a gas cylinder on there, a barbecue, and a trolley with fish inside. They could be from the stream, running through the side, the edge. And it has a look as though it's running through like a rock scene. And nice little touch with the plants and flowers. Also comes with a bird and a couple of squirrels. Nice to see. Always nice to see some wildlife. Next set, which is set A. The tent build actually surprised me. I thought it was going to be larger plates and a quick build. Well, it was a quick build, but a little bit more detail on there. Yeah, don't look too bad. There's a few trees lining the back and a chicken on the fire. Unfortunately, the Technic axle was broken. It must have been before it was put into the bag because the broken piece wasn't in there. Telescope looks good. It's got a viewfinder and a few more details on there. A view inside the tent reveals a light or a lantern hanging down. And on the set is a tree stump and a little bit of vegetation with a squirrel and a couple of birds on there. The packaging has brick pieces printed on them, which is a nice touch. In this set it's got a gazebo with a table and chairs underneath and held in place with 4 ropes in each corner, and it actually holds it down. If the 4 ropes weren't there, the top would just collapse. And in this set we've got some more trees at the back and a couple of dogs. Look a little bit like huskies. And I also like the outdoor light as well. Set D here we've got a fireplace or fire pit with a couple of log seats. Both seats got printed edges. Again, no stickers. And the fire pit with a cauldron just above it. Cauldron just slides about. So that could be for, I don't know, a kind of stew or something like that inside. Got another tree stump and the stream running through. And by the stream we've got a couple of, I think they're otters, and a little bit more plant life around the stream. Again, running through, it's like a rocky area. This is all 4 sets together, quite a few things going on, and the stream running all the way through. So this is a personal opinion. Although the sets look great, quite a few animals, the stream, and little bits and pieces like the barbecue, the fire pit, it seems to be lacking something. I was surprised that there wasn't any minifigures. One set was missing a brown bar for the utensil rack, where it had a saucepan and a meat cleaver on there. Not forgetting the broken Technic axle, where the chicken above the fire pit is. The stream looks a little bit odd because there to be any kind of texture to it, like I don't know, blue plates underneath, or the odd grey bit underneath to represent like rocks. I do like the set. It's got a lot of different elements to it, but on the harsher side, most of the set looks like something you would find in an advent calendar. And if I'd seen it on display in a shop, I don't know whether I would have bought it. So now I've put everything together the best way possible. You've got two 32 by 32 base plates and the 4 24 by 24 base plates, well, the set, and had to split the setup for it to look reasonable. I mean, it looks okay as it is, but it seems very spacious. And there's an 8 by 16 gap in the middle. I suppose I could stick another small base plate in there. Looks as though the minifigures found the gap though. Not being entirely happy with the last setup, here's the set on 32 by 32 base plates and moved everything onto it. Still quite a bit of space towards the front of the set, and I think I'm going to have to move the picnic table closer to the barbecue. Did have help rearranging the elements. Here's the minifigure moving a couple of bits. I've moved the stream towards the back of the tree line, but at some point I might raise so you can see which direction it's flowing in, and also I might put a couple of mock trees at the back near the tent. Let me know what you think. So it's that time where you make the choice of which set comes in next. Not forgetting that next time will be the A-frame cabin, and the week after that will be the Exmork blacksmith set. So first up, we've got the Lego tree. Second choice is the Funhole A-frame cabin, which actually looks quite good. Well, so does a treehouse. The third choice is the Exmork set, which is the medieval magician, which will sit right next to the blacksmith. And again, the fourth choice is question mark. Maybe you've got a better choice. Let me know in the comments.
Like and subscribe.